Hello friends, I am Vignesh from Steam Club RIT. Today, in this tutorial, we are going to see how to model a wine glass in Blender. So, I am going to use this image as reference in Blender, and I am gonna model it. And I will suggest always to use a reference image while modeling. So, we get into Blender now. We are in Blender now. So I'm going to delete this cube using delete key and press N to open this tab and put a tick mark in background images. Click this arrow and click on add image. Here click on open and I'm going to browse, and the image I have downloaded it in my new folder, I think, to browse it to in my desktop, and here's the image. Double click on it. So you cannot see the image, but use numpad 3 to go to right perspective and press numpad 5 to see the image. Now I'm going to insert a cylinder into Blender. To insert cylinder, use Shift plus A and click on cylinder. Now you can cylinder here, move the cylinder to the top of the image and press Z to go to wireframe mode and tap to edit mode. Deselect all using A and using box select using B. You can select the upper part of the cylinder and you can scale it using S like this. I'm going to adjust this to make it perfect, and again deselect all and using box select B, again scale it the down part correctly. Use E to extrude in the Z direction. E to extrude, and I'm going to left click here and again scale it and again extrude along Z axis and click here using left mouse button and again scale it. Proceed the same procedure. Extrude it again and scale it. You can adjust like this by moving up and down. Again extrude some little bit and again scale it. Extrude again and scale it. Extrude using E and scale it again. Again extrude it and again scale it. Now extrude it again and scale it. Extrude it again and scale it. Extrude using E and scale it. Now I am going to model this part. Okay, so extrude using E and along Z axis drag the mouse in the downward direction. That's it. We have completed 80% of the model, and again extrude it here and click here and scale it. Again extrude and scale it. Now we are going to make this standing part. Okay, extrude using E, press right click, S to scale simply up to some distance, and again E to extrude and a little extrusion, press left click. Now the magic is going to happen. Yes, press Z to go to solid mode and use tab to go to object mode. Now you have modeled the wine glass, but the wine glass top should be empty. That should not be a plane. So I'm going again to edit mode and hold the alt and right click here to select this upper part, delete using delete key, press delete key and click on faces. Now the upper part is hollow. Now I'm going to give some thickness to this wine glass. So I'm going to right ortho mode using numpad 3, and I'm going to wireframe by using Z key, and by box select I'm selecting only the top part, and I'm going to extrude, E to extrude, right click and extrude a little inside and A to extrude and follow the trace of the wine glass, and again E to extrude and S to scale it again and E to extrude and S to scale it again, E to extrude. Always follow the procedure here, the same procedure again. E to extrude and scale it, E to extrude and scale it, again E to extrude and scale it. E to extrude and scale it. Now we are going to merge this vertices to the center. So E to extrude it slightly here and make this much more closer, and again E to extrude, and now press 0 to merge at center and click and press enter. Okay, now we have done. We have given the thickness to this wine glass. So now I'm going to smooth this wine glass to give a smooth shade. I'm going to give a smooth shade to this wine glass. So you can see smooth here. Click on smooth to give a smooth shade, but this is not looking nice. So I'm going again to flat mode, and again I'm going to use tab to go to edit mode, holding alt and right click. I'm going to bevel this. Bevel is nothing but giving a curve to the edges. I'm going to bevel this by using Ctrl B and move the mouse slightly and scroll using the mouse. Give a one scroll, that's enough. Okay, and deselect this, and again alt and right click, again control B, and give one scroll. That's it. Now we have given a curve to the top part. Proceed the same to here. Use hold alt and right click here, and use control B and scroll it to make it smoother, much more smoother. And same here, use control B to bevel, use control B to bevel. Okay, great. Now I am going to smooth this. Now you can see it's clean and nice. So what we are going to do next, we are going to give a glass texture to this. So now I'm going to remove this background image. I'm going to disable this tick mark. Okay, the background image has been gone. So now I'm going to add a plane, that is a surface underneath to keep the wine glass there. So add a plane by using Shift A in the mesh tab. You click on plane. Yes to scale the plane. Press yes and give the value as 100. Now we have placed the plane in Blender. And next thing, we are going to give color to this plane. To give color, here you can see the material tab. The round ball is called material tab. Click on the material tab and click on new. Before giving material, you keep it in the cycles render and click on new and give some light color to this. You cannot see the changes, but you can always see the changes in rendered. Give render. Now you can see the color has been changed. Now I'm going to give glass texture, glass color to this. Okay, right click the glass wine glass and click on again new, and you can see here it has diffused BSDF. This means it will give only a plain color to this glass. I'm going to change this to glass.bsdf. Now you can see I'm going to give this IOR value as 1.44 and enter. Give enter. Now I can see this glass clearly, so I'm going to give some lightning. So I'm going back to solid mode. This is the point light. I'm going to select this point light and I'm going to move this above the wine glass. Now, and I'm going to keep it as yummy. Okay, now again I'm going to rendered mode. Now you can clearly see this wine glass. You can also give the wine glass color to bit a whitish one. Okay, great, we have modeled a wine glass. So I'm going to adjust the lighting here. Again I'm going to back to solid mode, and I'm going to adjust the lighting by moving this and auto rotate here, and I'm going to give this lightning like this, and also I'm going to change this plain color as somewhat blue like this, and I'm going to change the world color. The world color is default is grayish. This is world tab, you can see like globe. Okay, and I'm going to click on use notes, and I'm going to give some white color to this. And one thing I forgot to tell, that we are going to bevel this also. Use Ctrl B to bevel, again Ctrl B, these two bottom part. Okay, now it will look much better. Now we have model a wine glass. And guys, today's tutorial is completed, and if you are liked the video, press the like button, and if any doubts, mention the comment. I will clear it in next video. Bye, see you later.